Everyone, you got Frankenfoot here, or I don't know if that beginning caught or not. Hey everyone, you got Frankenfoot here. I apologize for my voice. I've been sick. I'm sucking on a cough drop. Things are kind of wacky. Let's watch this video and let's break it down. So, you start with golems coming in from... Oh, actually you start with wizards. Taking out these external exposed buildings here, and then golems coming in for the tanking to help the wizards speed along and survive and take care of more buildings. And eventually you'll see wall breakers come in. And king, queen, and bowlers now come in. Enter the base. A bunch of wizards of all crazy things come out of the clan castle. So in between the poison spell and the bowlers, they get wiped out pretty easy. But the bowlers go through. The kill squad goes through. They've taken care of probably the first air defense. And a jump spell here, carefully placed to direct them into these compartments, but to not lead them into there. And they go through and they move toward the last air defense. And as soon as that falls, even before that falls, the GoBoLaLoon portion of the raid starts up here. Hound on both sides for the tanking, and balloons behind them. Come in behind that air defense. They take that out. More balloons more balloons coming from the side as the hounds and the rest of the balloons move in toward that second air defense. And you've still got kill squad down here wrecking stuff, and the base is just pretty much demolished. One hound has not even popped, and that's kind of unfortunate, but whatever. Yeah, so whatever. You got bowlers up, you got the queen up, you got balloons everywhere, and yeah, this base got smashed pretty hard. So let's break down the how and the why. So this is pretty scary. If you want to enter from over here, this is really scary because this is bowler bait over here. All these things will attract your bowlers. So because of that, I elected to come in very far away. And I had a great debate over where to come in from this base, because you might be tempted to come in over here because you have such little trash buildings. But if you do that, you're going to have two ground expos on your kill squad at once, and that don't make nobody happy. So I try to avoid that. And this side is also desirable because you'll get the clan castle pull quickly, but not immediately. Golem might pull the clan castle immediately if it sits here. And you will have access to the queen quickly, but also not immediately, so your golem's not going to be taking a beating from the queen while they're sitting here beating on the wall. So after looking at it hard, I decided this was the best way to enter. Now, to help speed things along, you can see sort of where the influence of defenses ends, and you've got some exposed buildings here. So I drop a wizard here and a wizard here to help start the funneling process before I drop the golems. That way some buildings can be gone before the golems start taking damage. And then a golem's going to come down here, which will tank for this, what is that called? An archer tower, this X-bow, this wizard tower, and then another golem over here, which will tank for these two defenses. I believe I dropped the golem on this side first to help keep this one alive, because he's going to have the X-bow on him the whole stinking time. So the golem will come down first over here, and he'll attract these 3 point defenses. The golem over here will have the X-bow and just this point defense. Going to drop some more wizards to help clean stuff up. I believe I dropped one here and maybe here. Help take these buildings out, help take these other buildings out. And then wall breakers coming in far away to the right, far away from these buildings. And then the kill squad and the heroes are going to come in over here. Now, what do we have to worry about? Big blank spot here. Might be a giant bomb, I don't know. This was the second attack. I know the Teslas are here. So there might be a giant bomb here. I'm not sure. It was an air attack. Might be a giant bomb here. So I'm going to have my finger over the trigger finger for the heal spell for the bowlers. But they'll come in. Ooh, time to take out the trash. I have already done that, sir. So jump spell come down here. And I very purposely didn't want them to go into the core, because they're going to attract ire from other defenses up here that I don't want them to have to attract ire from. I want to save those for the balloons. And if I jump it here, they will have access to this compartment, and they will work on both. air defenses, and that will unfortunately also attract the attention of the king. He's less worrisome than the queen, so hopefully we'll be okay. And so as the kill squad moves through here, they'll take out both air defenses, they'll take out this air sweeper, and then we'll come in behind this air sweeper here. My bet is this mortar is going to be gone, so it'll be very easy. Just a couple balloons and a hound here, and then a couple balloons and another hound, and then as they move over here, drop more balloons in on these defenses. And it's as easy as that. Save 2 balloons for cleanup or where you might need them, and a couple wizards for cleanup, and at least 1 wizard for cleanup or where you might need them. And it doesn't get any harder than that. Easy peasy, man. So you see the wizards coming down. I dropped down that one first because this golem's coming down first. So you're letting this wizard do double duty. Took this building out, then that building out. So you're keeping more wizards in the bank, an extra wizard. Left these in the middle for the kill squad to focus on. And in comes the kill squad and the golems. And clan castle troops come out, but they get hammered through pretty darn quick. Now look how wonderful this little wizard has done. This 1 or 2 little wizards with the golem tanking have wiped out all these buildings, and so the funnel's been nice and established. Rage spell goes down to help the clan castle troops and to just go ahead and get that initial push into the base. Heal spell comes down. I try to center it over the jump spell because you know things are going to spend a lot of time going back and forth jumping over that jump spell, so it's a good place to drop the heal. Yeah, so things have moved into the core. You have got a lot of stuff distracted, and the hound's coming from the top. Haste spell speeds them into the air D, and it worked through that one pretty quick. I've got more balloons coming in on the exterior here. While those hounds oh, I just coughed out my cough drop. Oh no! Oh, where is it? All right, I'll find it later. Yeah, there you go. You saw balloons coming on the exterior here. Haste spell to get that main cluster balloons through, and that's just it. That's just the end of the story. Complete carnage and wreckage here. So, kind of an odd base design, I suppose, but you can break it down. You can take advantage of it. There you go. That's all there is to it. Frankenfoot out.